instructional coordinator for English language arts, history, art, and music. It's a little less obvious than if your role is directly a teacher that are directly working with students, but as an instructional coordinator, you almost have a hand in so many different pots that really do affect student learning. One of my prime examples is how often we work with the instructional coaches at the elementary level. We're blessed now to have one in every building, and I feel like, talk about teaching teachers, the instructional coaches are basically like the microcosm teacher in their building as far as helping with curriculum. I've been all over the place. So I was born in California, and then I moved to Arizona in high school, and it was my 12th grade English teacher that I just thought was the bee's knees. She was a great teacher, and she sort of built her class around the idea that you get to know education better when you teach it as a student. And so it was one of the final projects our first semester that she had given me really good feedback about being a teacher and that it'd be something that I was good at just based on a presentation that I'd given. Right, so I went to college at WSU because at the time both of the previous Team USA coaches were the coaches at WSU, and so I was offered a scholarship to go there, and that's how I ended up in Kansas. Bowling. So I initially wanted a career in bowling, but again, I come from a family that's very goal-oriented and makes education a very important part of our cornerstone in our family. And so I knew that being an athlete for a living wasn't something that I wanted to bank on. And when I coach students, like the high school students that I've coached before, and they want to be professional bowlers, I just tell them that have a backup plan, have another idea, because you never know what's going to happen, and you can't be an athlete forever. I'm proud of how tight-knit this community is and willing to help each other regardless of what building they're in, what role they play. Especially being a younger professional in this position, I feel like I leaned really heavy on a lot of different people to answer questions and just gain contextual factors about different levels, especially the elementary level, maybe early middle level, that I haven't directly taught myself, but I really needed that background knowledge to be able to serve the people that I serve. And so what makes me very proud is that everyone is willing to help others. I'm Allie Tatrow, District Instructional Coordinator for the Humanities, and I am very proud.